Instagram, and I was like, ask me some questions. I'm gonna do a Q&A. So here's the Q&A. I didn't get many questions, but I got a few, and some ones I ignored because it was. Anyways, so I have all the questions written down in this notebook, but we're gonna go through it, and I'm gonna answer these questions for y'all. So, boom. The first question is, how often do you involuntarily regress? So boom. So as y'all know, I'm an age regresser, and age regression is basically when you revert back to a childlike mindset. And when you involuntarily regress, that means you do it without wanting to.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about?
I'm a terrible English major, but I guess I would say at least like once a week I involuntarily regress. It's like sometimes like I could push it down and hold it back, but eventually I gotta let go. And I don't like to regress in public, just because it's like, you know, I'm in public, I'm around people, I'm not necessarily safe, there's no one around me that I really trust to regress in front of. So I kind of like wait until I get home and regress here. But it happens like at least once a week, because I just be going through it. I have a lot going on, and I just be needing a moment to decompress for real. So the next one is, how old are you and how old do you feel? So I'm 21 years old.
Yeah, I do.
And my regression age range is, I would say 2 to 7, 8ish. I don't know, but I feel like most of the time I'm kind of like stuck between 4 and 5 maybe. I think 4 and 5 might be my little main points. The third question is, how did I find my style? So growing up, I watched a lot of Barbie movies, a lot of princess movies and stuff, and you know, it's a lot of skirts and dresses and stuff like that. And growing up with my mom, like being with my mom, she never really dressed me in skirts or dresses, because she said that when I was younger I was wild, meaning I like to play wild and stuff, and I didn't know how to act in a skirt or something like that. And so she never put me in them, and she always dressed me. And so once I turned, I think I was 16 when I got my first job, I started working at Raising Cane's, and I started buying my own clothes, which she didn't like. She did not like that I started buying my own clothes, because I started buying myself skirts and dresses and stuff. And my style kind of changed a lot. I went from a more alternative, dark alternative look to this very bright pink doll aesthetic. Like, yeah, I was trying to find a way to fit in and blend with everyone else. But anyways, with the dressing, I was trying to look more like an adult, you know? And so with all of the changes that I was going through with my aesthetic, I kind of like leaned more towards the cutesy pastel kind of look. And so like if I post pictures, oh my god, it was crazy. I was like, oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad and embarrassing. But yeah, it kind of took some time for me to figure out what I did like, what I didn't like. And don't get me wrong, I do like looking like a baddie every now and then, but like only when I go out though. I prefer to be like cutesy and stuff all the time. And then like when I go out, you know, you gotta dress the part. Like you gotta code switch. You can't, like, I can't go in the club dressed like this. The next question was, has my mental health improved recently? No.
See someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
So I am in therapy. A few months ago, last year, a few months ago, I got myself into therapy by my own choice. by myself because I figured I needed somebody to talk to, and I was really going through it. And therapy helps. It does help because it's nice to talk to somebody who I don't know and to get advice. And sometimes I just like to hear what I already know, just because to make sure that I'm not tripping, because like I overthink so much that I be like, maybe I'm faking this, maybe I'm just being over dramatic right now. So like you kind of need to talk to somebody that doesn't really know you. And like I guess I can talk to my friends, but like I just feel weird. So yeah, but yeah, I got myself into therapy. I ended up getting on medication. Now I'm getting off of medication just because I feel like that would be better for me. I feel like being on medication has made me lose my creativity. Now, by that I mean like, for me to be creative, I need to be like feeling very high, very big emotions, you know? And if I can't feel those very big emotions, it's like I just can't get there. And like the medicine that I was taking, it made my emotions feel very numb. And I understood how I felt. Like I knew I was sad deep down, but like I just physically couldn't feel it, or emotionally. But like it was very foggy. I'm probably not explaining this right. Like a zombie. Like, oh my god. You know how when you know how on the Vampire Diaries in the originals and Legacies they turn their humanity off? That's what it feels like. Except for I'm not evil, but like it just feels like you just shut your humanity off. Like there's no emotions, but like deep down you know it's there, but you can't feel it. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so I've decided that I would like to get off of medication, just so that I can get back into my creativeness. And I feel like I'm going through it. I am still going through it. I am going through it every single day. People just live and make it freaking that's okay. But I'm working on it. You know, healing is a cycle. You know, you start and then something happens and you have to start over, and then you have to give yourself the confidence and the motivation and anything else you need to start over again. And it's just like a repeated cycle. So it's you're never gonna stop healing. I'm never gonna stop healing. You're gonna be healing forever, and it's gonna get better. It just takes time. But yeah, my mental health right now is, yeah, it's bad. Anyway, the next one was, are you finna have a grand brother or grand sister? So basically, my mom is pregnant. I found out she was pregnant because I was texting her about my FAFSA one night. Anyways, yeah, I was texting her about my FAFSA. And I was like, Mom, are you gonna be home tomorrow? And she was like, I'm going to the doctor's. I was like, why? And then she didn't respond back, so I texted her again, asking her if she was gonna be home. I mean, if she has work tomorrow. And she was like, I'm not going back to work. I'm pregnant. Mind you, it's 11 p.m. I'm just like, what the heck? I didn't even text her back. I called her and I was like, Mama, you're playing, right? And she's sitting there laughing on the phone. Like, this is nothing to be laughing about. I'm 21 years old in college. You have a 15-year-old daughter, a 10-year-old son, and a 3-year-old. This baby just turned 3 years old in January, and you want to have another freaking baby? She's having her baby in June. And so I found out a few days ago that I'm gonna be having a brother. I'm having a baby brother again. Ah! And so my mom, she showed me pictures of the anyways, she showed me pictures of the baby, the little black and white picture. I'm having a brain fart right now. But she showed me a picture of the baby, and I was like, damn, he got a big head. He has a big head. His head is huge. And like, she laughed, like the laugh that she let out, it was so loud and full. And I later figured out why she laughed like that, which is because when I texted my little sister and I was telling her about it, she was like, yeah, he got a huge head. I was like, that's what I said, bro. And yeah, his head is just big, and we was just making fun of him, and I was like, dang, he ain't even out the womb yet, and he getting made fun of. He don't even got a name yet, and he just getting bullied. Well, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm having a baby brother. I'm gonna be there to deliver this baby too. How did you become you? So I became me because I've been severely traumatized, and I think that if I wasn't traumatized the way that I am, I think that I would be a completely different person. With the way that I grew up, I think I would be stuck up and maybe a bad person. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be a bad person, but like, I would be more aggressive, I would say. That's probably not the right word for it, but anyways, I think that I became me because of like the stuff that I've been through. And I always find myself living inside of my head in this fantasy that I created and living inside the books that I read and stuff like that. So I think that all of that has like contributed to who I am today. So yeah, I think I'm great, by the way. How do you take care of yourself when you feel little? So let me just say that little is a term that people use when they revert to a childlike mindset. And now let me just say this. Some age aggressors don't like to use the word little because it's associated with DDLG and age play and stuff. But I'm not completely sure what else to say when I'm feeling little. And like, it's kind of complicated because I don't say I'm a little. I don't say I'm a little. I say I'm feeling little. And while with DDLG and age play and stuff, they call themselves little, while I don't call myself a little. I just say I feel little, as in I feel younger than I am now. I hope that makes sense. I really do. But DDLG, age play, that's a whole different thing from age aggression. But yeah, so feel little, that basically means when I'm feeling younger than I am when I'm age regressing, basically. But to take care of myself, most of the time I be in my room because I don't like to go places while I'm little, unless I'm with somebody I trust. But I lay in my bed, I cuddle with my stuffies, I'd watch some cartoons, I do a little bit of coloring, I'd play with my Barbies, I'd play dress up. I love playing dress up, oh my goodness. What else would I do just to like comfort myself? I cook, like I'll make like small meals, like small snacks and stuff. Like I have like oatmeal and grits, but it's like the instant ones, the little bitty packets and stuff, just so I don't have to like cook, you know. I really don't know how to like, I don't really be taking care of myself for real. Sometimes I don't, I'm just a girl. I'm literally just a girl, like trying my best, man. That's all I got. The next question is, where do I shop? Well, I like to shop multiple places. A lot of people think that my clothes are expensive, which they're not, because I'm a college student. I'm broke. I don't have money to be spending like that. So I shop at Walmart, Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx. What's this is the store called? What is this store called? I can't think of this store. I can't think of this store. Oh, I've been to DD's a couple times. I be at Five Below. I be on Depop, AliExpress, Amazon. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing right now? I'm missing something. I like to shop at Hot Topic, but only for like little knickknacks, not like the flat series and stuff, but like, yeah, that's it. I used to shop at Shein, but I kind of stopped shopping there because like the quality of the clothes wasn't the best. Like this whole outfit right here, this is from Shein. This whole outfit is from Shein, but I do like this. It's pretty and it's my color pink, so I'm not getting rid of this. And I love this skirt, so yeah. But I don't shop there no more, but I still do have my clothes from Shein. I used to shop at Forever 21, but they closed down. Like, why would they do that? Anyways, let me get back on track. The next question. Things that make you instantly happy. Crystals. I love crystals. Oh my god, I love crystals. Love crystals. Anything that has to do with mermaids, animals, stuffies. If I see one in the store, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna buy it. And I feel like I get a new one every time I go to the store. Rose quartz make me happy. I have rose quartz. I love rose quartz. I said crystals already, but specifically rose quartz because it's stone for self-love, and you can never have too much self-love, you know. Cookies. Oh my god, I love cookies. I love cookies. Oh my god, they're so great. Anything pink. Anything pinks makes me happy. Anything pinks. Anything pink make me happy. Okay, so the next one, let's turn this page. Oh, that's it. That's everything. I need to get to class. Bye-bye.